Oh, friggin' boy. Oh, friggin' boy. You lads ready for this episode's dose of depression? Hell yeah. You throw this up, make sure we're all established, good to go. Good to see you guys. Sorry about showing up late. Have, you know, workshops and other things that are happening. Important things. But, I mean, it works because Cade was out of town technically, so we should come back like an hour or two into it, you know? Huh. Maybe it's a tad too close. So I made this larger, and I don't want my head to keep getting clipped out like it apparently is. Or, no, it wasn't? Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay. Never mind, I'm good. Still could afford to, actually do this. Put it back a little bit further. Bam, there we are. Somehow I keep accidentally unmuting myself. Hello everyone, good to see you. Workshop was good? Yeah, it was. Oh, frames today. Why are you like this? Whenever it's just 18, I'm sure it'll get better. Oh man, so where are we at? Cade just returned from Deer Cliff. He has 6 bolts and 5 silver left over for, sorry, not 5 silver, 5 copper left over for the steel. And he's not in very good shape after everything that occurred last night and Ceravith literally threatening, what he holds dear. Threatening his world. He's scared to interact with him now. Is gonna be a thing. He might. It depends. It depends on his mood. Depends on how the RP goes. Got your depression juice ready, oh boy. It's gonna be something. We all good? We set? We looking neat? I like it. Got it. And here we go. Oh, yeah. Jay's back to walk. Decided I'd walk back on my own. A little bit easier to think that way with that Travis yapping in my ear. It's very hard to forget about. I suppose that's the price I have to pay, right? For getting involved. Literally have any other source of happiness in my life get completely siphoned. Shouldn't have expected any less. Fuck's sake. Maybe I just should have said yes. At least maybe pretend that things were the way she wanted. That way she wouldn't have to hurt anyone. All that effort to save the tavern crew's family, just for it to get thrown right back into the mix of danger again, all because of me. By association. You were hopeful, Cade. Hopefully you could probably find more of a family. is Ian do? Good to see them. Seen that other man hanging around them a lot. Wonder who he is.
Brian, I want to take his medic. I had to force he wouldn't take it. That's unfortunately that's not necessary. That's not really something I can control.
Good day to you, Ian do. Faye?
Cade. Have you met Quinn yet?
What do you mean? I know who
Seen-
Quinn is.
Seemed interested in talking to you. Said if by chance you see Cade to tell him. Oh.
And I've had words this morning. That might be part of it. I don't know what all went down last night, but it sounds like you need to. Sounds like you two need some time to work something out.
I'm not sure what more there is to work out. What did she tell you?
Cade, if I may.
Very
Last
much.
night after we dropped you off, me and Christos went back to town. Quinn ended up running away. When me and Christos got to the tavern,
Why?
we saw her outside and she ran. Quinn ran from us. We looked for her all night.
Why?
Didn't find her.
I can
You need
tell
to
you
ask her
exactly
yourself.
why. But it'd probably be better you hear it from her rather than me.
Probably
But
best I'm
just know
not
the
seen
things
talking
that
to
she
her.
tells you. I already know about the threats that were made. And I hope that you can impress upon her, or that she impresses upon herself, that if she follows through with any of those threats, that will be the last that any aid is given to her or anyone she asks me to aid to, unless I deem it worth my time, not hers.
Cade, if what Quinn tells me is true, you'll have to take a side soon. Quinn won't always be there.
She is her own person, and to live in fear of threats that may not even be followed through on is asinine.
I know.
She told me she knows the risks.
But
She knows the risks.
ask her outright, why did she run? And I'll just tell you this. What she tells you is something that I wish I could tell other people from my own perspective. She is very much like me.
It's not so much Serevith that scares me and what she may do. It's what wields her.
Can't live a life fueled by fear, you're not really living, you're just living how others want you to live.
A big problem is because I don't know how far that goes. She said much in regards to, quote-unquote, protecting us. I do not know how true that is. I'm afraid that if I do more to piss that off, then that's all of our lives back on the line.
Let's be
May
honest,
I-
I do not really believe how many people actually say they want to
Service
protect
is a
things.
small
It's
drop,
more that
correct?
they're selfish.
Aye, that's her. I don't believe I've caught your name,
Cade,
but you know mine.
my name will be Jax. Christos Quinn. They mentioned your name. But, Cade, if I may. Service own's word is where you are dead to her.
I will be wary of her.
I know to be wary of her.
That's all us. It seems she was serious. Next time you meet, I don't know your history. But I will be.
There is something else
She's
I figure
so
I could say to
willing
her,
to protect
but
you, yet she claims she protects you and then turns so quickly. She didn't know you wanted to protect you in the first place. Only it's protecting what she saw as useful to her. I've pretty much opened my own eyes to the fact that the only time she ever gives me any regard is when there's something that I have that is of value to her. She isolates me from others because she doesn't want me to get any use from other people that aren't her. I'm sick and tired of putting up with her for that same reason.
she's
Which is why I'm not
crafty.
tolerating her threatening other people. And I will cut her off from me in its entirety if she keeps this up. I honestly should have already. And I would honestly say that given what she is
You know,
doing to you, I would
Cade.
suggest the same.
Here I overstayed my welcome. I must get going. I'll come back in the night to talk. But I really must make sure Narsh is safe.
Of course.
Who is he?
He's a trader from within Adwick. But he is also someone who has been around since Adwick's very inception. So he's seen it built up from the very ground.
An elf?
Yes.
For whatever reason, he sees fit to hide his ears, apparently.
Similar to how I tend to hide a lot about myself so I can be around people that matter to me. I should ask it back.
I don't know how
God,
dedicated
speaking
and
with
how...
them recently has been eye-opening to me for how much I have really been feeling about a lot of people that call themselves my friends but do not act like them.
The problem with Saravith is I do not know how to gauge how serious she is. When it comes to her, I usually expect the worst case scenario, which is that she would follow through with something like that if she's passionate about it enough.
The problem is that you are giving her enough credit to let her control with whether or not you, the fact that you are uncertain of it.
Well, how am I not
Someone
to do
like
that?
her is
I find another source of happiness in my life with the tavern crew, and then she comes in to crash it once again, threatens to kill it. She does as she pleases, you know
put your
that.
fucking foot down and be the person that you should be and stand up for what you believe in, rather than letting someone tell you what you ought to feel because they want to monopolize you for themselves because that's what they want.
At what
They don't want someone who
cost?
thinks for themselves.
And do that, then have her throat slit in the middle of the knife as well?
At this point, the one who needs her throat fucking slit is Saravith's. She's only doing things for herself. She only sees people as fucking tools, and
Even now, that still hurts
you
to
still
hear.
are acting like you love them. They are not giving you the same amount of energy that you were putting into them. Because the only time that I've ever seen them actively caring about you is the second that they think they're about to lose you. And even then, it's them mostly just yelling for someone to come fix something like it's a toy that they have that is broken.
It is not a sense of endearment that pushes me to where I am. It's the thought that out of a sense
do
of
you
vengeance,
care?
she's willing to crush everything that I have learned to adore. That is what scares me.
And
that I brought my package, my baggage, to their doorstep. I step away from them, the rest of it
sitting on your
follows.
hand,
She can deal with me
you
and me alone.
sit on your hands and wait for it to go away, then it's not going to go away. You don't solve problems by waiting for them to leave. I've seen that myself. That's
I
why
know
I
it's
started
not going
handling
to
my own
leave.
problems.
She can outlast me, I know that much. Which is why I shouldn't wait around for a solution. Instead, take matters into my own hands. It'd be easier.
Then do it.
What do you think I am doing?
Don't make it. It
That's
sounds
why I
like
left
to
the
me right
tavern
now that
last
you are
night.
making It sounds like you're making excuses for why you can't do it now and let it fester.
Do what? I'm doing what I can, which is getting them uninvolved. People who had nothing to do with this in the first place.
Have you ever asked them what they want to do regarding this problem?
Risk their
Or
own
are you
lives.
making that decision
For me,
them?
I am not worth that. They have a life here in Adwick. One that I'm not going to crash just because I
That's-
came into their lives less than a
That is
fortnight
their
ago.
choice to make, not yours.
Mother
Just
was
as
right.
much as other people do not want. You should not be letting other
somebody
people
who
tell you how to live your life. You should not be telling them how they should go about things. If they see something worth protecting in you because they value enough as a friend, that is not you to decide whether or not they can feel that way.
Same way Lucian.
Look, I'm not telling you to go get everybody you love killed because some psycho bitch is going around threatening everything that you hold dear. But I'm also
Find
telling
mutual
you that you
ground,
should not let
sweetheart.
them. You should not let them the threat of action or what you fear about them until you know it to be true. And I will stand beside you regardless of what your choice is, because as far as I stand right now, I value anything more that you say than anything she could say. She's done nothing to make me believe that she actually cares about me more so than how useful I can be to her. I will make myself as unuseful to her as I need to be.
I saw something over there.
Those people on the island, leave them be.
Two black figures chasing somebody else.
It's hard to tell from the
I,
distance with the way that the light's hitting things.
Sorry, your words do have
Biggest
truth,
thing
though.
you can-
It's just difficult for me to figure out and process.
Yeah, Cade. Cade, the biggest thing you can do for her, communicate with her, talk with her like me and Lucian did. Y'all will figure it out, but you need to talk to each other.
The first step is asking people what they want, not what you think they want. That was the thing that I told her is what she should really value, because that's what I want from people. I don't want her to go down the same route that I am, where she is not able to get anything that she wants because other people won't give her a chance.
Oh, she's fast.
Everything all right?
Wow, you're fast. That was
It's-
spectacular. I never seen anybody swim like
It's
that.
fine.
Sarevit thought that Faye was on the ground. You're okay?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just resting
fine.
my feet.
I'm
Oh,
sitting
okay,
down.
good. In that case,
Remember,
well, I was just showing them my island. No, they don't want to. They're not gonna want to swim
Well,
back. Fuck.
Well, just,
Hold on, let me
just.
go tell them.
I should take my leave.
Oh my gosh. Go ahead. I
Just-
think that would be best right now.
Do not run away from the problem, or it'll only get worse.
How fast she's swimming. Amazing.
Water to her is like a
So bad that it's hard for me to turn my back. Not for the usual reason. Or the old reason. Also because I don't want to find a dagger in it. I know that I'm being a hypocrite with everything that I'm trying to do. I'm not sure what else I can do. I really do care for their safety. How can I be so selfish as to continue to do what I do with them, knowing that there's a new threat on the horizon? To give these bolts of cloth to Ian do. Again, just try to do with work, focus on something else, give yourself another problem to handle, Cade. I just spent so much time helping someone else's life. The difference being what I involved myself in was a problem that walked up to their doorstep. Not my problem. I involved myself in their problem, but now my problem is involving them.
Cade, there you fucking are.
Hmm.
Where have you been?
Took a trip to Deercliff. I am a courier after all. I have some bolts of cloth to deliver to Vestille.
Ah, she'll be happy to hear that. But,
Sure she will. Managed to haggle the price down for her. 60 copper for a bolt of cloth instead of 80. I have our dear Travis to thank for that.
Where is he, by the way?
I'm unsure. I decided to walk the rest of the way. At a certain point, I figured it was easier to not listen to his yapping at the time.
Right. Come on, let's walk. Go talk. Haskell seemed pretty preoccupied at the moment, so we just did training by ourselves.
Preoccupied with what?
He didn't tell us. All he said was he's just a little preoccupied. So
I suppose you're just... Suppose you're decided to, do your own bit of training instead of waiting for the evening courses. I know he likes to do his training sessions once the sun has started to set. A little bit cooler outside that way.
right. Gonna grab your shoulder for a second. You should apologize to her.
For what?
You know what you did.
No, tell me, what did I do?
I don't know, but you made her pretty pissed.
If you don't know what I did, then you're making an assumption I did anything.
All I know is that there's a bit of bad blood. Not too much, but just a bit.
Maybe it's best if she stay angry.
Come on, Cade.
Stretches. Come on.
Pull your head off.
Son of a bitch. Come on, stupid guardian. It's the worst possible times. Always the worst. Oh, fucking shut off.
All right. How about I give you a little love tap with my sword?
Oh, please no. I'm flattered, but I don't lean that way. Mother.
Hello, Loggy.
Hello.
I saw everything.
What? What do you mean?
Your leg.
Oh. It's doing it again. Wondrous looking thing. Just gonna...
Oh, no, it just moved there. There you go.
Never mind. Carry on.
Have a good day. Right, I'll tell Vestiel that you're in town.
Thank you. Drop off some of my remaining silver. Killing Zarevith would be a terrible idea. I don't know why you're all suggesting that, chat. Balls to do what? Make a situation all the worse by pissing someone off even more? Someone who participates in blades and daggers? Suppose I'll go find Vestiel myself.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Oh, it's fun making fun of me. You know what? Never mind. I don't want lessons from you. What about you? Why?
What?
I
Me?
wasn't making
You
fun.
don't want lessons from me. I said that's alright. I wasn't making fun.
Ah, Cade, I would be careful going down that way. There's quite a big group of rascals. I don't know who they're after or who they're looking for. Seems they're out on patrol.
Thank you for the warning. I have no quarrel with the skulls.
Ah, just a warning just in case. You never know with them.
Thank you. I wasn't wrong. I wonder what they're after.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Well, we'll have to go visit later.
No. Haha! You're under arrest.
Hold on.
Whatever for.
To the fan, to the fan.
What are they doing?
Tax evasion.
What?
Dunno. Tax evasion.
Okay. Of course.
Also, be careful going in the city. Brascals have been getting, killed.
Killed?
Here's the friends. Their friends from the other guild are making an appearance in broad daylight.
Fortunately, I'm affiliated
They're,
with neither of them.
A little angsty. Still, be careful.
So,
You know what's
Good
going on
morning
with
to
the
you.
brass skulls.
I'm not involved with
Actually,
him,
I
so I'm
just
not
finished explaining it to
sure.
him.
Well, yeah, that basically, yeah.
They're, friends from the other guild, if you catch my drift, have made an appearance in broad daylight. There's been, at the very least, 4 dead skulls.
Well, I'll make sure I don't put my skull's uniform that I don't have on. Thank you for the warning, though.
I see.
I'm more warning you guys, be careful, they're a little on edge.
I usually tend to avoid them either way. Thank you for the warning, however.
If it's what you're telling me that there is, then I will make sure to be careful within the walls as well. Thank you for the info.
Have you seen Vestille around? I have a delivery for her.
She was inside the walls near the butcher last time I saw her. Good luck finding her.
Alright, Silva, we must get inside the walls. Trash.
Who's you looking for?
Vestille.
Okay. Whoa, there's a lot of people over there.
Thank you.
Possibly some more soldiers.
She's always been so crass. Maybe it's easier to accept that once the typical veil I usually drape in front of her is revealed, removed. What if I did tell Kyler about this? I know he's been hanging with her a lot. They're kinsmen. Makes sense. I would not want him to fall victim the same way I did.
Pleasure.
God damn it.
Ah.
Hello?
Tax, please.
Of course.
It's
Were you
15 for the day.
Right. I don't believe it was you. I'm looking for the corporal I delivered the letter for.
No, that is not me. They are currently indisposed. But,
I see.
that is the right hand. And that is the right hand of Captain Dario, who's right there.
I see.
Might be
Hello,
able to talk to
Captain.
them.
Need to talk to me about
Was
what?
it your right hand?
I need to speak with your corporal. I
Was it your right
delivered
hand with
a
the letter?
letter for him over to Deercliffs. I need to collect the rest of the payment for it. That and, you know, truth be... Did the truck bus last night actually work out? I wasn't, I don't know if that was ever your actual intent.
We need to follow suit of it later tonight. For it actually to pay out. But it was valuable information. Listen.
I mean, yeah, wouldn't mind a bit of a, wouldn't mind a bit of a, you know, appreciation, you know, for
5
good
copper.
assistant.
Yeah.
Works, thank you. Let me know if you need
As
any more
for-
interrogating.
As for Rosewood, I sent him on a patrol along the walls. When he heads down, I'll send him your way, or come find you.
Thank you. I need to find the seamstress. I have a delivery for her. After that, well...
I'll be careful
Just
around
go that way, but
She... How do I put it?
Then you're gonna run into more scars.
Big tits?
Perhaps wet.
It, somehow, they've got even looser. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean.
Thank you very much for the warning, Captain.
it's pretty. It's impressive.
No issue.
I will follow the sound of Ploopadoof.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds accurate.
It's the sound they make. Ploopadoof. I'll check the streets first. Baylor. Have you seen Vestille around?
Everywhere.
Just find the butchery last I saw.
God damn it, please don't tell me she's outside the walls. Oh, I just paid to come back in here. It's fine, I'd have to come in here either way.
Is it just me or is
The bench starts to creak with the weight of all the people on
Nice bench.
Is it just me or is the one in the center starting to
Can we not break my newly found
down
bench?
a bit more?
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe we should see if we can fit 6. Get your ass on there.
I think I'm gonna.
Yes, but that was some time ago. She's not going to stay by the butchery. That is the last time we saw her. Doesn't mean that's where she is now. You know, that red stands out more than the white hair and purple skin. Perhaps she's walked by in the time that they were here.
Drop it to 30, if you'd have it.
What a gentleman.
You're in luck, because it's what I have left on me.
You wouldn't have happened to have seen Vestille around by
It is a
chance,
lovely
have you?
bar soap for a lovely woman. You look lovely.
Last I saw her was this morning heading up to Scribery or maybe
If you're
the
busy, I
Iron
can
Wolves. So
leave you
that's
to
this morning.
She didn't come out here somewhere.
I'm a little tied up.
Yes.
Thank you.
I ain't seen her leave.
Let you know how it works.
Sure.
Oh my god. It's one of the women we need to see.
Ah, you go and talk to her.
Yeah, I'll meet up with you guys. I just need to talk to her about some business.
Yeah.
I'll be there in a moment.
Regarding Vestille, I'm assuming that's a seamstress?
Aye, it is.
I've seen her earlier this morning, but I haven't seen her all day. I'm assuming she's still in town somewhere. Maybe getting drunk. I hear she relaxed that.
Oh, she's in the dungeon. Yeah, she likes that too.
I mean, I would love to get drunk as well, but...
Thank you.
That requires coin, and...
Not even in a high.
Good morning.
Oh. I mean, that's... I think better than a high, I suppose. Either way.
Yes.
Ignore me.
No, you're fine.
Oh.
Don't think about it, don't involve yourself. Just focus on your other problems. Just AFK? God damn it. When she's AFK, I suppose I'll wait outside the city gates.
Be careful while you're walking, friend.
I usually am. Of course, she just happens to be AFK, so one person I need to talk to. Need them to start working on my cloak. Yeah. Just tell them when they see her to come find me. It's better than having to run around the whole time trying to find her myself. Hey. Pardon me. Whenever you see this steel, could you let her know I'm searching for her? I have a delivery for her.
Very well.
Appreciate it. Figure that'd be better than having to run around and find her myself.
Well, at the very least, I can help test it out.
Of course.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Brian.
I suppose.
Maybe then I should rephrase. I heard she ran out last night. Why?
We had an argument.
And so she quit her job.
What?
I'm gonna go for a walk.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
Have any need of fresh soap today?
Not yet. Thank you for asking, though.
Oh. Today's special is modeled after the Princess of the Tavern, Miss Gwyn.
Got it. Good to know. You have a good day then, sir. Princess of the Tavern. And she just quit. God damn it! Why is everything today pointing towards her? Just stop it! Fuck's sake. It's like fate wants me to get her killed. Ethereal. Good day to you.
Good. Is it?
You're the second person to get me to rephrase. It's a day.
Oh? It is indeed. Have you found your... What was the term you used earlier? Badunk? Something of that nature?
No, I've not. Figured I'd be better off waiting as opposed to running amok trying to find someone that is just going to dance from area to every area and you never actually run into them, so I figure they're best finding me when they can.
They're impossible to avoid when you do have need of them, and impossible to find once you do.
Does seem to be the case.
Weaver. A ghost in the wind.
Oh, goodness. I mean, he's not exactly the most aerodynamic, so maybe just regular ground-based ghost, I'd say.
Okay. A question for you, Cade.
A potential answer.
Have you seen Arnoff?
I have not. I only got back into town a little bit ago. Made a trip down to Deercliff. I had a delivery to make.
I didn't ask, but thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
So, no Weaver yet for you?
No. None yet.
No Smith for me?
Smith. I'm trying to get something made.
I'm trying to get something that was made, delivered. Let's see, what is that human term? Something about crawling? I don't know.
Crawling?
Yes, crawling up some river or some sort. Without a thing. I don't know. You have such weird idioms.
I'm sure it would probably make more sense to me through his mouth.
House Solomon wishes arrows worthy of an elf. To do them, though, I need appropriate arrowheads. And thus far, I have been unable to acquire any.
What makes an arrowhead worthy of an elf?
Sharpness, perfection of weight, no flaws in its manufacture, no unexpected curves. That the edge is as sharp as a new fern leaf. An edge as perfect as nature itself.
I see.
And the weight of all of them exact.
Sounds like something like that could fetch a handy price around here.
They have. Arnoff has made quite a few for me in the past. 240, if you can believe it.
Goodness. Well, the sooner I find the seamstress, the sooner I can get some of the extra armor I need crafted. It's part of the deal that we made. She may be a bimbo, but she is certainly good with her hands. For like sewing.
I understood what you meant.
Good.
You have not seen Maya, have you?
I have. I did not see her come this way, but it was out over towards the farms. That's where I saw her.
Thank you, Cade. Good day.
Hopefully.
It did only go up. Look at how beautiful the sun is.
I don't believe I ever caught your name.
Name's Jax.
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 Gotcha. Heard that you're a merchant
Did you manage
around
to have
town.
your talk with Quinn? I'm afraid I left the merchant life behind quite a few days back. After I lost my stock, I'm more a mercenary nowadays.
I see that. To answer your question, no. She's been occupied. Truth be told, maybe it's easier if she stays angry.
From my talks, it seems if you don't talk to her, eventually she'll fly away, kid.
What do I even say?
He feels like a bird.
Sorry for leaving to
Can
keep you
help you
protected?
there.
What?
Whatever words that you say have to come from you. I can't advise you on that. All I can say is she's a bird in a cage. And she's waiting for somebody. And if nobody comes by, she's just simply gonna fly away.
Why is the universe fucking doing this to me? You really need a
Has anyone
shirt.
seen Haskell?
No, no, I have not. I only arrived a bit
Sorry,
ago.
I didn't intend on scaring you.
Oh, that's a lie. You know it. You love it.
No, I did. I intended on scaring
You
you.
love
Don't
picking
worry.
on me. Yeah, absolutely.
Escape.
Well,
I do. You're so pickable.
They passed right by me like if I was.
Pleased to grace you in such a manner.
I'm just thinking now of how sporadic that they are.
It's been a while since I've seen them in a big group, so.
Oh yeah.
I'll look around for him.
I've never seen him in a group like that being as sporadic and spontaneous.
You
as they
take
were
care.
before.
Well, kid, I have said my piece. Whatever you do is wholly up to you. I don't have much else to say in the matter.
Thank you, Jax. I will think on the matter. Ugh. I need a sip. And I wasn't talking about talking to Serevith there, I was talking about talking to Quinn. If she leaves the tavern, does that cause any problems for me? Oops. I don't even know what to say. How do I start it? Trying to avoid someone to keep them safe. But now suddenly I'm supposed to talk to her. What do I even say in that regard? What can I say? She's obviously angry. I should just stay out of her hair. Fuck. Should get coin for something to eat later. I was going to eat last night, but then I forgot. forgive my silence. I'm just trying to debate and determine what to say. If anything. Well, that's the thing. My past, my baggage, came up to haunt her. Purely because I'm involved with the tavern crew. It's the only reason. So if I were to leave, it would follow me. I understand the hypocrisy in this. She wants to make her own decisions, make her own choices, and fight her own fights, but this isn't her fight. And the difference between this and the Gradian Councilman is I involved myself in the Gradian Councilman incident. There was that little risk. But this time my incident involved her. It's just different. What really can be done? She works for the crown. She has immunity. And when she threatens the things that I love, she will see it through. She is a vengeful person. Creature. She cannot have me, thus nobody else can have me either. She's not stupid. She would get someone else to do it too, I'm sure. Fuck. But then why is she angry at me? It's different when someone else's business literally walks you up. Walks up to you, pins you against the wall, and threatens to kill you. It's immensely different. It's not here, sucker. Let me give you 5 copper to deal with handle your problems. I talked to the wrong person a little bit too much, and suddenly Quinn is found dead in a gutter. What then? Here's what happens. I'm left with sitting there, thinking about what I should and could have done differently. How I should not have involved myself. And then Brian and Christos are distraught over it. Iandil. Jax, apparently. All the others. And regardless of what they say, regardless of who they point the finger at, I have to stand there and face the reality that I could have solved it. Doesn't matter how good you are with the sword. I'm not afraid of facing Serevith. But she is craftier with cloaks and daggers. She would not attack a person outright. That's why they call it an assassination. Maybe. It all comes down to the question of whether I push someone away or not for their own safety. I just don't know what to do.
Position, as you were, simply just redirect your blade and force. Let's try it again. Following through. Push it away. And then thrust. Without pulling through. Trying to pull your
A
arm
safe
back.
bet would be
Yeah.
to go for the
Exactly,
stomach,
like
because
that,
there's
like
not
that.
much to move from yourself, but always a good place to go for would be
That's
the
all you
neck.
need. Because upon at that point, we'll be continuing to swing over, leaving ourselves completely vulnerable. And the blade was pointy. It may be chest, any vital.
Here's the fun.
We'll have to get away.
Here's the fun thing for when it comes to a restart.
Fine, Vestiel. Get these bolts off of me. I just can't. I don't know what to say. Whenever the damn what's-her-face is back. No, that was not his scowl.
Good evening, Carrier.
Evening to you. Alright then.
I'll go clear that up with Jax. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna figure out how that started.
Good day.
Not start that rumor. No, I don't think that was me.
If you want, there's work to be done in the Iron Wolf building.
Is there something going on
Thank
here?
God.
Oh, that motherfucker!
Den's open. Go fucking trample about.
Hmm.
And so everyone flocks to the den of rules.
There's coin to be made.
I'm aware.
Arms and shitless.
What?
Master Shilbrouk.
What happened?
Good to see you.
Just welcome. We will get to the explanations in just a few moments once enough people have arrived.
Oh, okay.
Check the armory. Might be down
Oh, hello
Few
again,
people looking for
Shilbrouk.
you
Master
on.
Ted.
there. An extra.
Good to see you.
How's life treating you? Lord Cornwall has regrettably
Wish it was
informed
better.
me today that he will
Ah,
not be
I
able to
see.
meet with you today. He will be
There you
able to
are.
meet
So I
with
think
you
of trying to be a full-time,
should you
like, Iron Wolf
make it
besides
back
just a
from the
courier,
mission,
right?
all right.
Aye, that is
Come on,
true.
we're going on great adventures.
That was alright.
He sends
Am I
his
being
deepest
sent on, or
This is true.
Absolutely
It
massive.
will be up to you if you wish
Hi.
to or not. If
Right.
not,
I was
he
told
will
that you're
meet
looking
with
for
you
me.
tomorrow sometime.
Yes, yes. Over here.
Hi.
Fine.
Here is
Someone had the idea to stash
leftover
my
5
shield
copper.
fucking
And
sword
here
chest.
was able to get you.
And 2 gauntlets in a
no
boot
one
in
expects
there.
you to.
I was able to get you 6 bolts of
Not a
cloth.
single sword.
Managed to haggle it down to 60 copper apiece.
Hi.
Right. Of course.
Thank you.
You said you would work on that cloak. When do you think we would be able to get it finished by?
Are you asking because you need it for tonight?
Possibly. It was just the cloak and cape part of it. I don't know how long that would take you.
I could probably get a rush order by tonight, but I can't really. Just because you did this for me, I'll do it just once.
Appreciate it.
But
Thank
I
you.
should probably conserve my energy and not just wear myself out if I.
I
do
understand.
whatever the hell you're doing here.
It depends what we're doing here, but yeah.
Hey,
Come by later tonight if you want. And discuss
Holy shit.
I'll come by right after this.
Oh, hi. See, the cloak would be about 2 silver though.
Gotcha. Oh, you said that I was part of the delivery thing.
Hey, old timer.
You're right.
You wouldn't happen to be a blacksmith, would you?
Thank you for reminding me.
Of course.
Yes. It works, Smithy.
Concerning.
Is your name Oren?
Yes, why?
No, you're good. What are you talking in the voices in your head out loud again?
What was your name?
I'm so confused.
Yeah, are you having trouble?
I'm stuck.
What are you doing here?
You don't know his
You probably
name.
don't know me.
He's one of our...
I know you.
I heard some things looking into it.
I'm Officer. Officer Lou.
No
I was
clue.
part of the militia. At Lidford. Hell of a few months, eh? Yeah, hey.
What the fuck?
You trained me. Up by the field, behind the houses. Yeah, like behind the set of houses that were beyond the tavern, yeah.
Huh.
You trained me.
Really? Let's steal its way past that, you dumb bitch.
It's been a few months.
She's here to get us.
Well, I'm glad to see that you made it and you're alive. Good on you. This is the old man that talks, yeah?
So looking into this?
Yeah, if you told
This
me
one
what
right
day
here?
did I join you guys after the
I'm seeing things,
castle
sorry.
one
I want to see what
and I
it's
joined
about
up with you
before I
guys.
decide if I want to go or not.
How are you, man?
I'm also looking for more details.
Alive, on my own 2 feet, along with some of the others.
Hey, you certainly helped me still stand here. Guess I'll you that.
Well, that good lad. Looks like you made something of yourself. Wearing an old plate, sword on your hip. Official wolf. Well done.
How's the others?
What kind? Like a
I forget what their names. Maya, and the others. How are they doing? It's good. Good.
Ah, there you are. Good.
Welcome back, Master Sarah.
Sorry, I had to grab my boss.
I mean, some of you look familiar, but it took seeing you to finally make the connection.
I'm glad to hear you're all
This job has something to do with
I haven't seen him.
It's
think
the
he's been a
man
little
thing,
upset.
which is a very risky one. Let me see if that we have the minimum amount that the contract is requiring. Alright.
Everyone, please gather close. This is something that I am not going to want to repeat more than once. Wolves, if there's anyone over there, bring them close into this room.
Here, boys, come on. They're all good, they're in here.
You enjoying
I'm not going to lie to a single one of you here. You all know that we are at war and have been for quite a while. The Empire is encroaching upon our territory, and from what I've heard, a few of you are from a town that was destroyed on the way to where they are now. The Voltec Company, the same company that destroyed your town, has charged directly into our midst. The Iron Wolves are completely
Fighting piss
stretched
nights, huh?
to their breaking point.
We have to hold Oakenbrook, and we cannot spare a single man or woman. That is where you all come in. You were told that this is an Iron Wolf's job. That is truth, and also an understatement. This is a call to arms. Any able-bodied man or woman is hereby called to bring to the defense of Ambershire.
Ambershire, not Oakenbrook.
My home.
So we're going north.
Completely and utterly under siege. I will not say that this will be an easy task. I will not say that I expect everyone to return from it. But Ambershire must
This sounds like a suicide job.
fall.
But if my brothers are going, then so will I. They are who I fight for. Right now they are my
This is
world. They're
the
all that
chance
exists of it.
For any of you, if you do not feel you are up to this mission, if you do not feel that you could adequately defend Ambershire, to leave this room now. This is your only chance. I respect anyone who has the ability to know when they are in over there.
Zach, what are you doing?
To the rest of you.
He's going to get himself
You will
killed.
be setting out early tomorrow morning, arriving there as soon as possible to reinforce the walls to defend the city against the Voltex Company. The pay has not been informed to me, but if I have my way of saying it, I would at least pay you the same as the last job, though that is not an official statement, and I cannot back it up. For work like this, it will be at least a pretty coin or two. Well paying,
Better be.
but danger to represent that.
That is different. We faced goblins. No, wait. Was that the goblins? Yes, it was the goblins.
We will need craftsmen who
It's
know
much different.
the construction of walls.
These are Empire troops we're
Ones
facing.
such as Yerza and
Trying to break a
I believe
siege.
I've seen you around. The
Orcs?
lumberjack.
Zach was not there on the orc mission.
People who know their way around wood, stone, anything, any crafting material.
Was it?
We will need swordsmen and swordswomen who can fight along the walls. And if this report from today is to be believed, there's an inquisitor who sits managing his forces within the field. at Ambershire. I do not. Just that one was cited, giving commands.
Must be
giving
one of those that we faced. I do not believe it is Oleander.
Where do we sign?
That other man,
trash that
the
could
alchemist.
kill you in an instant. Do not go into this believing that you are invincible. I've seen
Doesn't
many
fucking
good
matter,
wolves
Sir
die
Everything.
on missions just like this. If you have already signed on as an Iron Wolves freelancer, you just need to sign the contract with your name as with last time. If you have not signed on as an Iron Wolves freelancer, I need to take down your information. Specifically, who you wish your items to go to should we have to bring back your body instead of yourself.
I'll take one of those.
contract will be passed around.
Do we know what kind of equipment
Sign
they
up
have?
sheet. There have been reports of ballista night killers, as they have been called by some of our own, and some sort of giant fuck-off machine that blasts a hole the size of your head in a wall that some of these men
The
have been
cannons.
taken to calling a cannon.
Cannon? Thought it was cannon.
Weeps be
It's got
supplied
two
arms.
ends, or one end.
Cannon.
Incorrect, it's 2 ends.
Well, I would be signed as a
Unfortunately,
freelancer.
there is nothing that we can spare. If there is arms at Ambershire, you are welcome to take them as part of the war effort should the commander,
You need to spend
whoever
some coin on some
is
bolts.
left in command, deems it so. Our resources here at the Iron Wolves are spread as thin as we possibly can.
I don't suppose you have any
I
stone.
wish
Han will definitely be going. He despises the Empire.
Stone? Possibly. Talk to me afterwards. I may be able to secure something for you, but I make no promises. I wish to Mithrax above that... I wish to Mithrax above that I could give you all better news, but this is a dire moment in the war.
Hey, nobody blames you.
You'll probably need to take down my information. I'm not a freelancer yet.
I will. If anyone has not signed up yet, please wait with this gentleman over to the side here, this Iron Wolf. I will get your information in a moment. Anyone else, please sign the contract, and you will be shipped out in the morning.
Mando.
If I could update.
Harn, I assume you are Benjamin Haskell.
My name is Raylan
You want to
Saber.
hug?
I'll have to talk to him, but I would assume so.
Aye. Just,
After
move
the
on to the
man
side
is
and I will be
you
able to
are
update that in a bit.
Okay then, Mr. Tang.
Looks like I'm going to Ambershire after all.
Because are
How about
you
if we both
trying
live
to
through
get on
this?
the
You can bet you can kill me.
Yeah, sure.
Especially if I have people I
Yeah,
know.
but
who want
these
to.
people I wish you never were. I could only seek the help.
Wolves should not be taking this like
See what you can do.
I feel like I'm just
I
running
will
straight
not
to
stop
death.
you, but
They'll need a guide over there to relay information.
Should be doing this.
It'll be sheer
Don't
luck.
want them to mistake them for somebody
Back
else.
at it
who was
again,
on
I
the bus.
suppose.
Hope we win the war.
stay alive then. Keep on your recruits
Hope
alive.
you bring some good luck with us.
Hey, Kurt. With me.
I hope so.
We'll smash a few skulls and drag them back.
Just stand up,
Back, fill the gores.
We'll do what we can. When you're done, I'll
Never
make
mind.
Anyone know anything
That's the
about these
plan.
night
Is
killers?
there anyone else? Anyone who has not signed up yet that
Pardon me?
wishes
Anyone
to?
know anything about these night killers?
Try not to do that to any of
Somebody
them.
has to do the contract first.
Right. Aye. If you have not given me your information,
At least know my way around the bandits, so.
If you feel ready enough for this.
I go where on goes.
As do I. I fight for my brothers. That's all I have anymore. Good. The Whispers. I go on this mission as well.
You can get your hands off of him now.
You can wait until I finish speaking with my brother.
You can get your hands off of him. He's not your fucking brother.
It's fine, Sarah. No stress. You really pissed her off.
I did not give her what she wanted. She will try to see me dead. I took everyone's advice. And this is the price I'm paying. Careful. Don't end up like me. Please.
Although, do you want me to prove it like we were talking about earlier?
Keep your head on a swivel, Cade.
Thank you. I'll try to watch your back.
And I yours.
Is that a thing?
She's asked me 2 times before if I'll be women.
For anyone who is going to
Ah,
sign
alright,
something
okay.
today, please sign the contract
No,
now.
don't.
I will
Cade
get
and
your
Kyler.
information
Oh,
in
really?
just a moment.
That's good.
Oh,
When I'm done with
right.
the lecture.
Unless it's
Mr.
a
Scholar.
probably should.
If you're going on this mission, I do hope you beat women if they are as armor and using a sword
You
against you all
please
that.
sign this contract,
Well, I've done it before in the ring.
and I will get your information in just a
There you go,
moment.
that's the
Please fill this out.
Oh, that's a name that
What
do you do? Well, I'll know if you don't come back.
Aye. Keep my skull and my artery. Make a good like.
Back at it again, I suppose.
Never ended.
Give 20 copper in the pouch to Kyler. If that's not sufficient, let me know.
For what?
The repairs on my mask. You did a seamless job, just about.
20 copper is a bit low, but I'll accept that for the first repair.
And how much would you have preferred?
This time repair, it's fine. Alright?
If you say so.
Again and again and again.
Cade?
Excuse me.
Hello. On.
Yes, Mr. Shilbrouk.
There's something I should inform you of briefly. In regards to tomorrow.
It's about all ears.
If I am going on this mission, I am sure of it, but Serevith will try to see me dead.
Hello, darling. How's it doing?
Hello, dear. That was...
Why?
Okay.
Followed the advice of my brothers. Recognize there's something that she wants I cannot give
It
her.
was an eventful,
She is resentful.
busy day. I got the order for a lockbox.
Then we'll watch your back.
She has already threatened others' lives. As a result.
Yeah.
What happened?
That's what she does. But not worry.
Please, I fear for
Nothing
Kyla.
that really
I
should
know
be
they are
spoken
close.
aloud. That is,
She will not have it.
Someone. Who did this?
But you'll have to talk to him about that. He'll never listen
did
to
you
me.
want to sit by the sunset area again as usual and such?
Now I feel much more inclined to look into this.
Don't. Please. Hi.
You know who hurt her?
No kidding. What does he mean? His son would not listen to him.
Brain freeze. You gotta do it really quickly.
Sitting on the bench.
The legs through it.
I'm not turning on toolkit for you.
That's what I'm afraid of. I do not want her to manipulate Kyla in the same fashion she had manipulated me. Truth be told, Serevith is someone I would still wish to see safe. But now I have to look out for my own skin. Baylor. I don't believe you'll be going with us tomorrow.
No? Where are you going?
At the Wolves' Den, they're taking sign-ups as a call to arms up at Ambershire, trying to break the siege. It would appear the vanguard that attacked Ledford is now making its move on Ambershire. Arn and many of the others have signed up already.
Right.
I know you're in bad shape.
Didn't
throat torn out, so...
I understand.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. I know we'll need it.
Stay here. Yeah.
I fear the Empire isn't the only thing I'll have to watch my back for over in Embershire.
Yeah.
Sarabeth is going as well, and I'm
Take care of
sure she'll
yourself.
try to kill me. Or at least see me dead.
Right.
Yep. Me too. Me too. I don't know. I feel as though if I still have a conversation, it would be to no avail. I finished this off. As you talk to... About what? I can't! Jack.
Cade?
I have been informing my other brothers, so I wish to make you aware as well. I feel that on this trip Serevith will try to see it to it that I am dead. Sure, I don't need to explain why. She is vengeful. Last night even, she threatened someone dear to me.
If we can, we'll try to stop it. If
Thank you.
it comes down to it, make sure that she's brought to the right person.
I hate it because the crown keeps getting in the way every fucking time. Did I make the
What's
right
new
choice?
in our sad, pathetic little lives?
It was because of such a selfish decision, no others are at risk.
We've all made choices, Cade. Ones we hate and ones we love. Can't truly say whether or not the one you made was right or wrong.
I hope it was the right choice. I surely do. I'll be watching your back.
I hope so too. And I'll be watching yours.
Thank you.
Try to get some rest before we leave tomorrow.
I will try.
Bandit!
Gonna need that coin purse. Oh.
You coming tomorrow?
I am.
Ah, good.
I should.
We'll die together.
Well, hopefully in the same manner
brothers gotta stick together.
as Arn told you.
I'm not really gonna die. I'm too good looking for that.
No, not that.
That's the way it goes. You know, I'm so handsome.
I feel Serevith will attempt to kill me tomorrow. That is not a joke.
That's not good.
No, it is not.
Wait, who is attempting to kill you?
No guarantee, but... Considering everything I spoke to you about yesterday, I have made up my mind. Serevith, unfortunately, is a vengeful and spiteful creature. She would like to see me suffer as a result.
Even though you made point to likely say that she'll mend the fence with time, she's showing that much impatience?
I haven't even had the chance to talk to her about it. She's been up in flames all day, and I do not feel that is something she would be recipients
Alright,
of regardless.
Yes, sir. If she tries to kill him, here's my plan. We dump her in a river. It's not to make her drown or anything like that. It's to make her wet. So that when she tries to sneak up on him, he can hear the squeak of her boots as she approaches. And offer him the time to react. And I think that will be our finest strategy.
Pretty sure all you have to do to get her not to kill is just pick her up. She's not very hard to not do anything.
I don't feel she would do it directly. But I'm sure she's hoping...
Make sure your back isn't turned for too long and then you're not alone.
That too. I'm sure she will hope a stray night killer round finds its way into my direction.
Look, should that happen, you've got many of us that would instantly turn against her. It would be her death.
Thank you.
Don't worry. We'll have you. To a fine seating place, dear, with a third wheel.
Definitely in one hell of a predicament.
Right.
Ah. There is,
You're going to see someone just stare just blankly and with a serious facial expression to the fire.
Is everything alright?
Yes, everything's alright.
You can be honest.
I appreciate the gesture, it's just not going to be me.
Well, we'd have to be away from here, and I'm, keen to go to the lake to, see something about my life, to, unravel something, to find myself at the very least.
I see.
Barely any injuries have come to the clinic, so,
Well, perhaps I can join you out there by the lake. For that, because I don't know when this person is wrapping things up. Eat close.
Of course.
So you should know.
Sorry.
No, it's not. It's a little morbid, I won't lie.
Talking about the so-called mission that's coming up later on tomorrow.
It is at a point of business, actually.
So I'm heading down to the lake, so...
Eat close.
Aye.
Let
me guess, it's about your...
Aye, it is.
I could work through the night to try and finish it.
It'd be most
might
handy.
It might be missing a few, like, finishing touches.
I
but
think it
just,
really- I
you know,
think-
when you
I
come
understand.
back, if you come back, I can always
It's a little
finish
more
off
to
those
think
little
about than
bits.
you think. I really do think
It'll look
you
a little
should
rough.
carry it.
Well, anything is more than nothing at this point.
Not really.
Aye.
Just,
Just,
appreciating
know that
so
rush
if
work
you
is...
need me to call if I will.
You're gonna have to buy me an ale when we come back. I'm gonna be dead tired.
I can do that. Thank you very much. I'll swing by in the morning.
No problem. Alright.
take
I just want to ask Soma what was on his mind.
years from me.
That's the plan, Doctor.
The irony of it all, it's much stronger than you think.
Well, she was looking for me. She hasn't said anything, so maybe she has nothing to say at all.
Maybe. About my talk with Zach. There's only one reason why I want to go to the lake. I never swam in water before.
Really?
No. There was a reason why to it. Back then.
He has a good reason to.
Room before it went to shit. My mother, as sweet as she can be, she once showed me a huge lake, just about as big as that one. She told me one day that we can have fun swimming in the lake together. She described to me the feeling of the lake when one swims in it. The feeling of the water that flows on your body.
Perhaps I can train with somebody. Need to get a wooden shard. Oh, I forgot. Need to put that on. Wooden shard. Has she been carrying her sword around all day? You'll find out, Venny. Soma.
I don't know that even on my own that...
Before you go, drowning, can I ask you something quickly?
Of course. I'll be right back. What's going on, Cade?
What is it that was plaguing you?
The torch. How many times I used it against those things. I looked at the flame, and all I saw were those monsters. That's all I saw. The screams of the people.
I've come to grow rather fond of fire. Lights up the dark. We are setting off to fight the Empire tomorrow. Not sure if you've heard. The call to arms was to send men over to help lift the siege on Embershire. A lot of us will be making our way there in the morning. It would appear the Vanguard, the same company that besieged Ledford, has finally reached that part of the front.
Even though I am not going, I wish I could, but long ago, ever since that time, I've lost that courage. I'm still trying to build it, repair it, fix it. Become whole from once being broken. 3 times even. But the only thing I will say is this. Mirandol has a bandage from me, so whatever comes to mind, just be careful, alright?
I'll do my best.
Surgeon. Did you ever explain to your friends on your injuries?
Who explained about injuries? What's going on?
Did you ever tell your friends about injuries?
About... You mean the Warforged?
We'll be
Cade.
back.
You've seen Soma's injuries, right?
Which ones?
No, the most blatant one, the one on his neck.
Aye.
Do you know that that injury was made by a small dagger?
I was told.
If there's something you are getting at...
I believe you know what I'm getting at.
I do. I'm aware of such.
You must be careful, kid.
So now you know why I'm so scared. Why I'm so worried about that.
Yeah, somebody's willing to do and go this far. I can imagine why.
So why would I want to put that at risk?
She'll move even if you don't do anything. You know this very well.
I'll be back.
Oh, fuck.
Hey.
Remember, guys, we are also literally playing pretend here. Trying to get this shit out of the way so we can get back to the wholesome shit. No, she definitely is.
Yes.
I heard you ran away from the tavern.
News travels fast.
People love to talk.
Sorry, I'm stopping. Yes, I've noticed. Goddamn link, so.
Heard you had an argument with him.
Well, you know, it's funny, 'cause I feel like I'm in Grotty all over again, despite not having gone, because apparently I can't even walk to the lake myself.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Maybe I'm just tired of people telling me what I can't do.
I know you don't wish to speak with him. I am a courier if you'd like me to. See if he has anything to say. I'll try to relay it to you. You do have a family,
Is that
I
why you're here?
hate to see you lose it.
It's not true. I have family where I make family cake. Family affair. Is that why you're here? Seems like you've been avoiding me all day.
Should I not? I hear you're also angered.
Not. I am upset. I'm upset that every person in my life seems to want to make choices for me in what is safe and what is not safe and what it is deemable, how I spend my time. So tell me why I should not be angry.
Isn't it unsafe, though?
What? So what unsafe?
You know why I haven't spoken to you.
Probably is. It's not your choice to make, is it?
Whether I try to keep my problems to myself and quit haunting other people with them.
It's not your problem that haunts me. An individual has seemed me a threat for whatever reason.
An individual that is tied to me and me alone. That's the difference in this.
Point being?
Do you think me a hypocrite?
Yes, yes, I'm back.
Why?
Because not even a couple days ago, I had a man running all around Adwick trying to help me and assist me, making sure that my problems were dealt with. I'm not about to today.
This is... You'll forgive me, but this is different. It's much different.
It is. No two situations are the same, obviously. Don't mean that my desire to help people that I care about is not.
At
Mr.
what
Sam?
risk and what cost? Look, when I was involved with the councilman, that was limited risk, and there... Someone straight up walked up to you, pinned you up against a wall, and threatened your life. That's not something I can...
Yeah.
You know I try to be a problem solver. And you know that I try to fight and keep my world safe.
Sound just like Brian. Allowing me to be part of your world, but not allowing the agency that I desire. Do so.
It's different.
How is it different?
Because in order to keep you safe, I'd have to keep you out of my world.
You bad, Quinn. Safe, am I? Thank you, Christos.
Okay.
Not to keep me out of your world, to keep me safe, and I'm not really in it.
Glad you're out, Cade. I was knocking early, I was worried. That's good to see you're out. I'm just taking a walk, so I'll leave you to me.
Thank you, Christos.
Say again.
I'm not truly part of your world then if you're kicking me out of it to keep me safe.
I suppose that's just it then, isn't it?
What's stupid?
Why?
What?
What is so dumb about that?
Stupid
Listen,
that you think that you need to tackle all these things by yourself.
I just don't see how... Listen. Quinn, I know you are strong, and I know you are capable, but there are some things that are just not worth fighting. Not like this. You have a whole life here in Adwick with people outside of me. I'm just a courier you met less than a fortnight ago. I am not worth that.
You're not allowed to tell. And I was reminded of that today by someone special who I also just met.
You are very hard to hear.
Sit here and tell me.
Keep cutting out, sorry.
Do not sit here and tell me how to feel.
Why would you...
I was reminded today by someone special that I also just met a fortnight ago. But I'm allowed to feel the way I feel, and I do not owe you an explanation, nor do I owe anybody else.
At what cost? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Are you really that dumb? You asked me when we met what I would be willing to do for my friends and my family. I gave you that answer then, and it stands now.
Then maybe I'm just being selfish.
What regard?
You also asked me, what is it that I wake up for? And it's to fight for and protect my world, whatever that cost be. My brothers, my loved ones, they're marching against the Empire tomorrow. There's a call to arms at Ambershire, up north. They are going, and so will I. Because like I told you, this world keeps taking everything from me, and keeps threatening all of it. My brothers, my friends, my loved ones. So, God's forbid, when the thing that I start to confide in once more, and I start to find happiness, gets threatened again because of me, how can I feel about that? It is very different from your Gradian councilman.
No, it's not.
Entirely
it's
so.
It's different. You're just making it different.
She
you
works
are just
for the
making
crown.
It different.
She participates in cloaks and daggers and will do everything and anything to get what she wants. And if that includes harming me, she will go to the ends of the earth to make sure that she gets her vengeance.
You think that I'm just going to be okay with leaving you alone?
Why not? It means your safety, keeping everything that you have here already.
Again, I have to ask this, are you really that dumb?
Dumb. How
Have
am I
I
dumb?
not made it perfectly clear
You have
how
made it
much
clear
my
to me.
life means in situations with my friends in my family?
I know, and I've seen what you were willing to risk in that room. But tell me this, okay? What if we were both in that room, and instead, that councilman turned to me, held a dagger to my throat, and said, "If you do not come with me, this man dies." How would you feel then? What would you do? What would you do if he did that?
It's not the same.
But that's exactly what it is. You don't have an answer, do you?
Shut up! You know what, maybe I don't have an answer. But you know what? I'd be willing to work on one with you. Just like I would be willing to work with anybody that I can with on an answer. Alright?
Quinn.
No, don't Quinn me.
Stop it!
You do not get to make it fun. I am here to stay whether you like it or not.
Why are you the way that you are? It's just every time I find something that I endear so much, the world threatens it, wants to take it again. Quinn, please. Please.
You do not get to make this choice for me. No, you do not get to make this choice for me. What if it's the same? What if for once... What if for once... I understand. That's all I'm trying to say. I just want to protect something too. I don't know what it is, and I don't know why it's here, just like everybody else that's been walking into my life. Don't get it. I'm tired of people making choices for me. And I'm tired of people telling me that I'm not strong enough because you want to know something. I know. I know I'm not. I want to be. And I am not going to stand at a crossroads like you, Cade Shilbrouk. It's very easy for me to make my choices. After everything you've done for me, whether you like it or not, I will be by your side just like I am by everybody else's side. You can find it foolish all you want. That's your choice. But I've made mine.
Don't just say it then. I am sorry for being so selfish. You found something that means so much to me here. And if it were to get hurt because of me, I could not handle that.
I'm not kidding. I'm not going to get hurt because of your action. Get hurt because of my action. Just trying to be your friend. Why is it so hard? You'll let the others die for you in battle. Why is it that I can't help emotionally where other people can swing swords? I'm not the strongest in any other type of combat, but this is something I can do. I can give counsel. I can support the people I care about. She doesn't scare me. The drow made the wrong move on threatening the one person that isn't afraid of dying. At least not for the right reasons.
I know everyone does their best to say, Cade, it would not be your fault. And if something were to happen, they would point the finger in so many different directions. But I would be left standing there thinking about everything that I could have done, knowing that I could have... I could have fixed it just by listening.
Let me ask you a better question, Shilbrouk. What you say is true. If I have become something, all of us that haven't, part of your world that you won't have, are you going to let this woman kill me or harm us? Are you going to let somebody in your life cause pain to people you care about? Because I assure you, either way, whether I move or not, that choice isn't yours to make, it is hers. And she will do it whether she sees fit or not. I have been nothing but a friend to you.
You have.
I have not all of us. Yes, exactly. Are you going to let her hurt me?
No.
Then I'm not afraid. I trust you. Did I not make that clear the other day?
So stubborn it scares me. It's hard to not adore that about you.
I was tired of being pushed aside and told what I'm getting about. Had a very long talk with a very wise person who understands what it's like. And they reminded me that I am not supposed to feel guilty or foolish for wanting to protect or be with or keep safe the things that matter to me, and I don't understand either. Alright, you're right, it's only been a fortnight that so many of you come into my life, but I have come to cherish you all deeply, so I will not apologize for wanting to help. Because I have formed bonds with people in the past couple days that are far deeper than a lot of the people I thought in this city that would go much further for me than they did. I'm going to die one day, Cade. It might as well be by somebody's side that I care about, trying my best to protect them as well.
I'm really not scared of this.
Of course I am. I think I want to die. That's what being brave is, isn't it? Knowing that it's probably not going to work out, but trying your best anyways. It's not called the right thing because it's easy, Cade.
Give me a second. This is being stupid. So then what are you going to do?
Going to work on being stronger, smarter. And I'm going to tell the people that I care about, that care about the threat that has been posed upon. Because I've learned, and if I'm going to preach it, I know that I am not strong by myself. I'm strong with the people I care about. Which is why I went to see Yindel today.
She stopped me on the road on my way here. So I heard that you were angered.
All I've done is give people counsel and count. You know what? I don't. I love helping. I really do. For once, it was just so nice to have somebody hear me instead of just listen to. And that's what she understands.
I just
Also
hate
knows
living
that if I
so
wind
often
up
in
dead-
fear of
No,
losing
it's
that
not
everything
about living
that's.
in fear. Damn it, listen to yourself. Really. Do not fear losing the things you care about. Focus on protecting them, because the whole time while you are cowering in fear is when you're going to miss the opportunity you need to protect what you care about. I'm not going to be distracted when I'm here to support the people like you. Choke down that fear, and I will turn it into something useful so that I can do my best.
I need to take a seat. I just hate that it had to all be like this.
Lectured you about this already. Things come to a head when you stay still.
It still amazes me how willing to fight you are.
What is the other option in the world we live? Whatever internal war you're fighting, or the war on our doorstep with the Imperials, it's all the same. If I do spend the time to fight for the things I care about, or the life I'm living, will be taken from me. It's like it was almost taken from me a few days ago, and I refuse. I adamantly refuse to ever be that girl that the rest of you for a time thought I was.
I'm just so exhausted.
Then rest. We've had this conversation.
Can't rest.
Trip and fall. It's not that hard.
You're far too selfless.
It's not true. I'm being selfish. I told you. I'm only doing this because I want to hold on to.
It's like night and day. You're far too good a woman for any man, Queen.
Yes, but on this stance, you're not still.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. I didn't say a thing.
You just... It was hard to hear. You mumbled under your... Never mind.
I know I did.
Sorry. And I am sorry for upsetting you.
Upsetting me. Cade, don't get the wrong impression of this, alright? I told you, I'm willing to fight. I'm willing to support you. But that in turn means I deserve a certain modicum of respect. Does not mean ignoring me, raising your voice to me. I'm your friend, and I would like to be treated as your equal.
It's so strange. I knew I was being a hypocrite. Just so used to having to fight for these things on my own.
Cade.
I'm not being taken advantage of.
I don't have any comments on what it's like for Adwick real life was. But I need to pull it back. Life is not a series of checks and balance. There is not an even trade on how much you give in a relationship or a friendship or a family. Sometimes one party does indeed give more. You can be as much of a hypocrite as you want in a situation where comparing counts. Things don't have to be even between us. Things don't have to be tit for tat. Doesn't matter if your problem's bigger or heavier. You understand? That's not how family works.
I don't believe I have actually commented on how much I've come to respect and appreciate you.
Oh.
I suppose that's what scared me about all this stuff the most. Not just because...
I said I... Yeah.
Not just because you were being threatened by my past. But because she was right about it. And that is why I'm afraid. Because you do matter. Because if she did something, it would hurt.
Well, perhaps Drow just needs more and better friends in her life as well, so...
Every day you become
Feels
less and less
less
a barmaid, you become less and less a person of Adwick, you become Quinn. That's why I'm afraid to lose you. suppose if I can't toss you out of my life to keep you safe, also figure out a way to fight to keep you in it. You and Christos and Brian and the others.
Sorry. That's the thing though, is you don't have to do that alone. Not fighting this war, whatever it is, to protect us. Fight it with us. You don't have to walk alone anymore.
The problem is, there is still indeed a side to this fight that only I can combat.
I am starting to understand that a bit more time around, and the service is starting to make more sense, though I do not have a clear picture. I will not wrestle with that.
What have you learned?
Not to discuss tonight, Cade. Tired. Want to know I am exhausted because I have spent all day training, and all day angry, and all day listening to other people's problems as much as I want to help, and I am exhausted.
I did see you
I can't
training.
even go home.
I was proud of it.
Knowing the concept of the foil seemed a bit more precision than Ren was teaching me. Just have an effort.
I've seen Brian walking to and fro. He seems distressed to not have you around, but I understand. I'm sure the two of you can come to an accord.
I am not going to apologize for taking a stand.
And you should
the
not.
only accord is that I get to be a person. That's the only accord.
And I agree. So I'm sorry for being weak and choosing not to trust you with that.
Not weak. How many times do I have to say that eventually I hope one day you see everything we see? But inaction is usually what leads to people's deaths.
Perhaps I can speak with Brian on your behalf.
That is your choice. Don't ask such thing.
I do know how much your family has meant to you here. I would like to see you keep that.
It's a beautiful thing. It just keeps growing, Cade. Del Rey. You. Now.
Sorry, you keep cutting out.
Soma? Can't help it, you know, I don't know what's wrong. Seems like something might be broken. I was aware of. My family keeps growing. And I appreciate that, and I'm excited about that.
Mine does too. It just haunts me that the world seems so content on taking it away from me bit by bit.
That was the past. I told you to stop focusing on the past, or you'll never be able to solve what's ahead.
Well, you know what else was in the past? Getting stabbed in the gut and being left alone to die.
Well, then maybe we just don't get stabbed in the gut, or we choose our friends. Learn state. Grow.
The only issue is learning from my mistakes seems to have caused a whole plethora of new problems, and I need to solve those.
New plethora of problems brought of friends and people.
I think you moved your mic
Hey,
further
continue to-
away.
Stop being a pessimist. Yes, of course. I have a friend.
Give you a moment to figure that out.
Have you seen Miss Raylan anywheres?
I have not.
Okay. I
cannot say I have.
Ian do. Now I realize now it's bad that a part of me humoured taking her back simply to solve this whole debacle. Maybe if I were at least to pretend she wouldn't be threatening people.
I'd recommend such a solution. So only put the problem off until later. You need to really address what it is that you want to do, and not let them decide for you.
Not live your whole life pretending. Inevitably, when the shade is up, and I feel like it would be worse dealt than instead of
Hmm.
Dude, I'm telling you. I think I have a curse. Never alone. I'd have to steal that from you, fellas.
Marsh has agreed to a meeting, but not
It's like the whole fucking world was trying to throw me at you today, by the way.
both in danger.
And then I
What?
wanted to talk to you.
Rascals.
I just wanted to
You were
respect.
betrayed. Clifford.
So what
and
happens
Bob,
now?
They want me dead. So they're looking
I
for somebody
don't
named
know.
Jax and a human.
I intended to heed
I
her
think
warning,
that-
but
Have to give
guess
up
that's
on
out the
it.
window.
For a while, at least I managed to give it up, Clifford.
I guess at that point in time, the question is, Cade, is how much of this do you intend to share with the rest of us so that we can prepare together?
Think I'll have to take a... Yep. I have to take my actual identity by the looks of it, because I've been hiding it so long, nobody knows me.
Yeah, suppose I was at loss.
Marsh.
Our relationship
Handled where you'll remain safe.
started in Ledford. Back then I was still a starry-eyed courier, with a bit more of a skip in his step, less sword swinging, and probably a bit more of a glimmer in his eye.
Discuss with Mirandel to keep Little safe. He agreed to take me on the mission, but he is worried about medical supplies.
My shoulder's right here.
It's happening tomorrow.
No. Fair hollow.
Just moving something so I can lean against
Be a different
the
plan
tree and
altogether.
actually lean.
Fair hollow.
Adjust.
I have been standing all day. I am very tired.
Go, take a seat.
What's there? Mirandel is...
Our relationship was
Mirandel is...
not always so rocky.
Maybe go to somewhere more private.
For reasons I'm
imagine.
sure you know, it grew more complicated as time went on. I'll be honest, it was
Yes.
To stay safe out
more of an impulse.
Safe.
Well, if I die, you know what happened.
Oh no.
Bad joke.
I prefer if you don't go and die. That's usually bad for you.
I've heard.
Cade will keep her safe.
Right.
I hope so. Unfortunately, Drow have an advantage in the dark.
You just walk behind me.
Say what?
You just walk behind me, it'll be fine.
No, that's how it works. Well, it was a unique connection because it was not what most probably expected it to be. She was the nature of Drow's reputation and condition on the surface is not a good one. She was on a podium, being sold off, so to speak.
Ah, so she was a slave.
And I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the fact that nobody was doing anything about it. Maybe it was a sense of adventure. Maybe it was sympathy, fearing what may happen if nobody put coin down. So I admit it was an impulsive decision, but I raised my hand. And truth be told, after I got her, I wasn't sure at all what to do, and I actually attempted to let her free. Showed her the road and said, do as you wish. It became apparent to me that the world would have been much more cruel to her, that she decided to go anywhere else, so she stayed. I fed her, clothed her, considered it someone I could use as a traveling partner, or packages and the like at the very least. It was so hard because everyone expected me to treat her a certain way I was just incapable of. And truth be told, as time went on, it seems like I was more the slave in our relationship. Constantly chasing after her, cleaning up after her messes, coming up with excuses, receiving punishments on her end. Would backtalk, do as she pleases. With a bit more clairvoyance, there was so much that was wrong with our relationship. But I came to care about her, regardless. Don't know if that was her doing or mine, but and one day, as I mentioned before, we were adventuring. I told you the story of what occurred there. Somehow we miraculously recovered from that. And then the second time I was left for dead. Abandoned. It was only much later here in Adwick that I finally found her again. Not that I was looking for her to begin with. We spoke yesterday. She screamed. She yelled. Asked what she'd done to make me fear her. Claimed that all she'd done was try to work to protect me. To keep me safe. In some regards, I know she's true. It's just so hard to gauge. At times I feel more like a prized possession. Like you would love a dog.
Or sorry, I just not really a fan of concept.
Nor am I.
Past experiences and whatnot.
I suppose that's one of the reasons why, despite everything, and despite how much she's someone whose safety I may still care for, I've been listening to my brothers past 5 months. Tell me everything I believe I needed to hear. To forgive but not to forget. I know that I can forgive her, but I cannot forget certain things. And now that I haven't given her exactly what she wants, I feel she will try to claim both my life and everything that I hold dear, as she made herself so apparent of the other day. Would much rather see me suffer.
I don't understand. Why not just tell your friend you have a threat against you? Why not tell your community as you now?
You were cutting out again, I couldn't understand that. Might just help if you speak louder, that might do it.
I am actually speaking quite loud, believe it or not.
That's better.
I'm switching mics because I'm over it. Yeah, I just switched a mic. The good one is apparently broken. So. I don't understand. Why not just tell your... Why not just tell your community?
I've
Why
told
not just tell people?
I mentioned it to a few of my brothers because she just so happens to be going on a mission tomorrow. And I fear that she would seek out an advantage to have my life be ended. Which makes me think even more.
I mean...
If you really do claim to have cared or loved for someone as much as you did, why in the next motion would you wish so much pain upon them?
Funny that you bring this up, because I asked Iandel this actually today. I was perplexed. Because when your drow friend pushed me up against the wall, she made it a statement. Let me know that the whole reason for this was for you to end up alone and in pain, and I was so perplexed with the idea that somebody who's apparently in love would want that. It's confusing to me. But...
Because I realized
actually,
something.
What?
I was cherished, but I was never loved.
I don't think you're allowed to say that. I don't think you're allowed to pick or tell me how she feels. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a huge fan of the whole wanting to be killed, and I'm not a huge fan of the whole stabbing you and leaving you for dead, but I still don't think you're allowed to say how she feels.
How else can I explain that? That's how I feel.
Well, that's exactly it, though. That's how you feel. Just like I told you not to tell me how I feel. You can't say how she feels. That's the unfortunate part about humans, is the only thing, or I guess all living creatures. You can't control anybody but yourself.
Anyways. So, that's what happened.
Look.
And now here we are.
Look, I'm sorry. I wish I could just sit there and... God, do I ever just wish I could sit here and tell you she's a bad guy.
I do not
You
believe
fell
she
for
is.
something. Exactly. Which is why I can't sit there and tell you that she never loved you.
I just hate that I know I can't give her what she seeks after everything that's happened. And now she wishes me to suffer.
Did you
as a
tell her
result.
that?
I did.
Did you tell her, though? Did you tell her to her face?
I even
I
told
cannot
her.
love you.
I told her I was incapable of feeling it. Could not find it in me, even though I've tried. She told me it's
Well,
either...
I mean, if you were straightforward.
She told me it was either I gave her everything or I was dead to her.
That is her choice to make. She is allowed to walk away from you.
She is.
Just wish it wasn't so violently and potentially murderous.
I agree.
I
Interrupting anything, are we?
no, but I do see shadows in the distance running about on the hills, and that makes me nervous.
There's a torch up there.
We can relocate.
Cade, I just wanted to let you know and see that, like, constantly kind of he's crunching his hand as if it's in pain. Your rush order is ready. Whenever you want.
Oh, thank you.
Hurts a bit.
I'll come by to pick it up then.
Hey. Alright. Take your time.
Perhaps it's best that I get out of the woods, anyways.
Possibly.
Oh, thank you.
Here's your sword.
And it's Soma.
Thank you.
I'm fond of my little wooden sword.
Well, you did bash it in pretty hard on that wood, so I don't even know if it'll last any longer.
He has to. I've grown attached to him.
Too loggy.
Not too loggy.
I came over here to
Not too loggy?
be going somewhere very dangerous.
Are you also going on a mission? I swear to God.
I don't know why you are going.
All of the goddamn possessions. I swear to God.
I don't know why you are going. I will say as much.
Half of the men in Adwick are gonna go off to war and leave me their possessions. I'm gonna be such a noble woman. I'm gonna be like a Black Widow.
Oh, in that case, I'll be sure to put someone else in my will.
Wait, no, hold on. I like your sword. Actually, Renzi will bring me back a sword if he can.
I mean, you already have one thing from mine.
I do, and I'm gonna keep it safe so when you come back. God, all of you, I swear. Yes, I'm gonna come back, Zach. You need to be positive.
I'm not a friend of the dark.
Hello?
I think you're allowed to be scared. You also don't have to go, Zach. You have nothing to prove.
Quinn. DM
Hey.
talking.
You did only just recently start to learn how to use a
This is
sword.
DM talking.
Alright.
For some reason, you
I'm
feel
more confused about that.
like something's wrong.
About what?
You don't know what it is.
What?
Who all was going because we wanted to at
Call it
least
instinct.
The tree lady.
A gut feeling. You just know something's wrong.
Of course.
bandages, healing stuff.
Try not to ask.
Nobody.
Oop, give me a moment.
Right.
Who's all going?
Wait.
This what we were. This what mother forgot.
I wouldn't worry about it.
You were going on that.
From what I could tell,
I feel like I should get back.
Ursa,
I know that there's a lot going on here. If you need to be here, I can walk myself. I feel like
I'm back to town. Would you like me to go with you?
I do want to go to town. I just
I do.
I was
I recognize actually that I have not eaten yet. Not yesterday either.
Could you tell her that?
perhaps maybe
me
we can
too.
tackle that and the concept of you helping me talk to Brian then.
That might be an
Since I've been
idea.
so keen on helping you with your problems, maybe I will
Right.
take you up on this offer.
Fair is
Also
fair.
eating food too.
You can come, Zach.
Can I use my other name anymore?
What if there was a sword like this?
That should be
Like a duel,
ridiculous, Cade.
like a dual saber
what?
of some sort.
Maybe.
I just think that's
What if we
ridiculous.
add a torch to it? Then it could be like a lightsaber. Be
A
good.
what? I get it.
What?
Light attached to a saber.
Yes, I believe all of us are heading to town though. Did you want to come, Jack?
I need to get something to eat before the fight tomorrow.
Yes, I'll go with you as well. I also need to talk.
Oh, yes.
I must come. Everybody can hear. It does not matter.
Mhm.
I must come clean. My name is not Jax.
What? What? What?
I'm gonna turn around.
Oh.
Oh,
It is not uncomfortable under there.
I'm used to it. From now on, call me Galad. I was
Galad.
trying to fix this city, but I was betrayed. The Brascos are looking for me named as Jax. They think I'm inhuman. They don't have my description. I'll wear my bandana till tonight, but tomorrow, from now on, just call me Galad. At least I can get rid of the man named Clifford.
I've heard his name mentioned time to time. This
He's
Clifford.
the Brasco lieutenant.
Clifford.
He's the
Yes,
reason
not going to
taxi
be tried again.
exists. He's the reason the Brascos go door to door, taxing people,
He's
hitting
the one that
people,
kicked you out when you came
extorting.
in when I was alone.
What can you do
He's
about
the
that?
reason the Brascos are so bad. I'll have to kill him.
Won't that sick the brass skulls as an entirety on you?
Only while Clifford is alive. I have talked to the other lieutenant, Narsh. He's a friend. We'll probably set up a stream, although ambush me. As Clifford comes to deliver the final blow, I'll have Narsh
I see.
stab him from behind.
And you're sure the Brasco follow just like that?
They'll follow Narsh.
Good question.
So long as Clifford's out of the picture. I have already assured it.
How do you know that Nash is going to be trusted?
I'm afraid I have dirt on her that she can't really afford to lose.
I see.
Besides, Narsh is also a good person. She wishes to see the city improve.
Yet she's a
With
girl.
Clifford, then she fell on hard times. Usually why
Fair.
Brascos tend to go. A lot of them aren't that bad.
Understandable.
A lot of them are just people who fell on hard times.
Not going to judge.
I talked to quite a few, if you are actually friends. I managed to keep them out of taxing people, extorting. The general antics that they were up to for quite a while. You must have noticed they weren't active. I'm afraid.
Did notice a random man come up and give me a bunch of copper and say sorry for the trouble after a bunch of brass skulls came into the bar, and I wondered.
Yes, they have been nicer, but as I said, I was betrayed. So, the niceties will stop from now on. At least I can get rid of Clifford.
I see.
I tried to fix this city. But with that man...
Let's hope you managed to do so. I know that not even the guards wish to mess with the brass skulls.
That's the last time I do a rush order.
Appreciate
You
it.
got the biggest balls right now.
Nicholas, are you gonna need something for that?
I need, like, I don't know, alcohol or something to rub on it. It stings like hell.
Oh my goodness.
But, yeah.
Wouldn't alcohol make it sting more?
I imagine it'd make it grow bigger.
I don't know. Weren't you using alcohol to cure your pain yesterday?
In a much different sense.
I don't know.
It didn't work
Maybe you
as
should
well
have
as I would have
Jack's
liked it to.
special brew.
I'll be honest.
Pot calling the kettle black.
I assume you had your talk. Seems... you have less weight on your shoulder, Cade.
Does everybody know about? Did you talk to everybody except me? Jesus.
He's the one that approached
I
me.
didn't know about it until now, so...
I'm teasing you. I sought counsel.
But I feel like I'm gonna just...
I am still worried, I will not lie.
To be honest, I'm
Yes, well-
really terrified about tomorrow.
You know, I don't know if I'm the person to prepare you for a battle. It sounds like it's the person beside me. I'm more of
Fuck,
emotional
you volunteered
counsel.
to go to Ambershire.
I
still
don't
don't think you
know
should go to
why. Sir,
Ambershire.
you just learned how to swing a sword the other day.
Where are you going to the front lines?
You know what? Fuck it. I'll go to Ambershire too. It'll be a whole thing. It'll be a great party.
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
never see it
Alright.
coming.
I'm live. What's wrong? Eh, shit. I'll catch up with you in a moment. I'll see you at the castle gates. I need a second.
Alright.
I'll keep you safe till then.
I appreciate that.
Apparently I need to make a phone call. My folks just left today on their big trip, and I just got a call from her.
Okay.
Do I ask?
He's probably going AFK or some shit.
Yep. Alright.
Yep. AFK.
Alright, back guys, hello.
You done with having bonitis?
Damn, I can't believe I just witnessed a murder by Cade Shilbrouk.
Seriously.
First of many, bitch.
How you doing, Beastly? Nope.
No light, wrong way, no light.
I don't know what to say.
What?
I do not know what the symptoms that he might or might not have had. But may or may
I tried all
not,
day.
may not have
I
had to
tried
do
all
something
day
with
to
medicine.
get him his medicine.
Whether he
Someone
took it
from
or
some
not,
place.
the time the
Cade didn't take his medicine.
He's dead.
Apparently, whatever he had fatal.
He refused each time. I tried.
Christos did not take it.
Zachary!
He did not take it.
Why?
He also thinks it could be poison, but how could you even see that? I don't know
Zachary.
how you could find out.
Brian, ew.
Come here.
In Christos's house.
That might be wise.
Yeah, she is.
See if you
You
can
have my
find what
account.
he would be drinking for his
Where is
medicine.
Brian?
What if it was tainted by someone?
Cade, what is it?
Possible.
What does she want?
You know who would be so upset that
She's just trying to find Krista's house. Give me a second.
Why? No, come here!
Raylan.
Zachary! Come here! Motherfucking dumbass.
What?
Giving up like he didn't want it anymore. Like his body was rejecting it.
Means you did all you could do, sir.
You are walking out of line.
What happened to him?
Supposedly he forgot to take his medicine.
No, goddammit!
Apparently he didn't take his medicine.
You're being ridiculous! Man's dead! My district! Dario.
Don't bring out a line!
We should move him now.
Dario.
Don't touch him!
This...
You're gonna turn the people
Not going
against
to,
you.
Quinn. I would never.
I need to investigate this.
Where do you
And
want
I'm going
him,
to
Quinn?
investigate this.
We'll take him then. You don't want him into the streets, do
If
you?
I could have Dario, I could have
Let
a
us
chance.
help
Out of
him.
my district.
Come on.
Come.
May I
We're
help
into
you?
the tavern. At least to the bed.
Come on.
Let's.
We need to at least bring him to a place where we can rest him.
I'm not touching him, Quinn. Can I help you? Please. I can't do that, Quinn. This is not
Send
for
word
him.
to
This is
Dompe.
not a place for him to rest.
Don't need
You
to
know
prepare
that.
a grave.
Look at me.
Quinn. Quinn.
Look up at me,
Bring him
woman.
back to his bed.
Is he actually dead?
Let's bring him back to his bed.
Wait a minute. Did he die? He's what? How?
We both can
What
carry
the?
him back up.
Lads, you will help them if they need help.
Quinn, if you
Yes,
need
Captain.
to, pull her off. She's
Yes,
gonna rest her
Captain.
hand on her. Get out of there.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
It's probably best if we back up for now. There's nothing we can do.
Don't!
We can carry him. You need to restrain her. We need to move
If
him out.
they ask us to.
This is not respectful.
Come on. Quinn. If one thing we can do.
Your name's Quinn.
If one thing we can do to
All
help
my
him.
time.
Please. My dear.
All my
It's all I
time.
know.
Please. Allow him to rest in his bed.
Quinn.
Don't panic.
Raylan, don't make me
dear,
force you.
please come with me.
Please.
I don't mean to be any harm.
Did he roll a 1 at 1?
And we want to help.
Come on, Quinn. We need to get through this. Come on.
Get her up. She's got blood all over her.
Come on. We need to help him.
I will carry.
Gonna pick you up and carry him like
Go open the
a
door.
princess.
Oh, things took a real turn today, didn't they? What the fuck?
I understand if you're losing a loved one.
Seems like she's got it.
How did this happen?
Quinn, I'm sorry.
Quinn. Apparently he didn't take his medicine.
Oh, you.
Come on, let's go.
Yes. That's what Soma said, at least.
Quinn? Please. Quinn. Quinn, please.
You know why he didn't do it. You know why.
It's not.
You know. You know why.
Crystal's take care of her. I know more than anyone. I tried. I did all I could. He said it wasn't your fault.
It's probably best
through all the nights, through everything.
Just for now. Give them some space, maybe. Unless she asks.
Come on.
I'm staying here.
Quinn, just breathe, please. Just breathe, please. For me. He's right there. Take a breath. Please. Please, just let her take a breath.
You're invisible. If you don't mean to be.
Let it all out. Just let it all out.
There you go. You've been invisible for a while.
There's too many people. There's just too...
I know. Please.
No, no. No.
Let's just get to Brian.
No, just leave me be.
Let it be. Leave it alone. Yeah. I at least need to get to Brian.
Let her walk.
Face us.
Did you pick up his medicine today?
I came late in the day. I was away.
He had the medicine, he just chose not to.
Did he have the medicine?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
She was just fucking here. Where did she go?
She went.
You stay away from her.
She
Lost
walked
your
out that way.
friend.
Snake.
Oh.
You too. Can I watch the gate?
Of course.
I have to deal with Dario.
Go on, Cade. So, find some medicine.
And we were so close to having a minutely better night. Did you show her where Quinn stays?
I did. She was just trying to hide the sword and torch. What? What is she gonna do?
There's nothing to miss. Just something a part of life that we gotta keep moving forward by.
True, Doctor. He's gonna knock at the door.
Surprised she hasn't told you yet.
Told me what?
Sarah threatened her life last night.
What?
Right here. A line of blood leading to a second.
We're looking for
Would've
the
been
body.
nice
It's
to
in the
know
back.
earlier.
He is in his bed currently.
But what's that?
Is he alright?
Ask him.
I am a beggar. I wouldn't know if I'm alright or not.
You are just about as equal as everyone else in Adwick. How are you feeling?
Frail, weak. Upon inspection of him, he's precisely that, frail, weak.
Is the door open?
Yeah, I think so. Damn.
How is this possible? She did that.
What?
Service threatened her. What was I supposed to do? My question is why? Why did you do it?
Because of me.
Should we just listen to her dinner?
Deep breaths, Cade.
I can barely hear her.
Trust Quinn. Trust Quinn. She has solved her own problems before. She can do it again. Hello.
Yeah. You can see that he's trying not to fall asleep. Yeah.
I'll come get it. Hello! Sean, welcome on in.
Remember when you saved me when I accidentally kept insulting him?
Of course. I don't have words.
Shots unlock. Come in.
Appreciate it.
You can see a stand where the armor is laying on it.
Thank you. This will come in handy
Taking
for
this on the
tomorrow.
mission tomorrow.
Aye.
Well, at least you have money enough for the armor.
Helmet.
I just wish I had armor in general.
Just needed the place.
Of course. I should go put this away so I'm not carrying it around. Thank you.
Right.
Felt started by the person. Ready.
Till
Started. Ready.
Ah, perfect. You already have him. Dario wants to see this one. When Brian fell, but he was too weak to help him. There was no punch.
Mind if I borrow that torch? I need it to get to the Courier's Lodge and back. I'll be right back.
Actually, from what I heard, this is yours.
About a few days
Yes, it is now.
he had the same symptoms. Just about the same of everything. He's coughing up blood.
Cade has gambeson and leather armor ready for tomorrow. So I think that's +3. Damn. And now Brian. Gods. Cade is going to blame herself for running out on him. But... She's right, though. He was overprotective. Could he not have eased up a bit? He can't really point the finger in any regard. Now Serevith is over there talking to her. Serevith, what are you playing at? As much as I want to stand there to safeguard them, I fear that would only... I fear that would only make things worse, increase tensions. Maybe I'd trust her to take care of it herself. I did enough of doubting her today, trying to do things on my own terms. Either that or Serevith is going to convince her to distance herself from me anyway, so problem solved, I guess, either way. Fuck. She will do what she does best, manipulate.
Because apparently something dramatic happened in his life.
Yes, you could say that, yes.
Thank you.
He had access to a whole medicine.
If you needed your own torch, I'm selling them.
Thank you. Fucking hell. What a goddamn day.
Don't worry. It only gets worse.
Ah, great. I'm worried now.
I mean, look on the bright side of life, Cade. At least we have tomorrow.
How's that the bright side?
If we live.
I'd much rather I was tackling tomorrow with a better night.
Well, on the bright side of life, at least it won't be boring.
Suppose that's one outlook.
Where are you going?
To check on someone. Someone I fear for.
Well, it's dangerous to go alone, so...
Thank you. You may accompany me. You can see in the dark, yes? Must be handy.
Yeah, handy. Although, downside of that is daytime is unnaturally bright.
Damn.
Is that what you were concerned about?
Very much so.
Why?
Serevith has threatened Quinn before. Because of me.
Why you?
I was unable to give Serevith something she wanted from me. Something she desired. So she wishes to see me suffer as a result.
Which is?
From her point of view, probably be her pet, but I suppose a way to on the court would be affection.
I see. So,
Suppose there's
you
no
got close
point
to
in
a drow?
hiding it. I did, and things changed.
You know how they are. You played with a drow's feelings, and then when you couldn't hold
I
on
did
to
not play with them. She tested them.
That's not the way they see it.
I know that's not how they see it.
Consequences, Cade.
I'm aware. But at the same time, I could not let myself be abused whilst quote-unquote stringing her along.
You didn't see it coming.
It's not that I didn't see it coming. I just...
You didn't prepare.
I'd hoped it wouldn't.
Ah, you're young. I should have expected that.
And a foolish human. My first interaction with a drow, especially one such as her.
Well, I wouldn't say foolish. Inexperienced is a better word.
I'd say they go hand in
mistakes.
hand. And as much as I want to leave Quinn there on her own, I fear for her safety.
Well, let me give you a little piece of advice. You can always gain experience. Fools will always be fools.
Could you...
If you played with her heartstrings as she sees it, and then you get in the way of her and Quinn, what's stopping her from killing both of you?
I'm aware. That's why I'm not doing anything. At the same time, I would very much like to make sure she's not currently bleeding out in the middle of the wall, in the middle of the street.
I haven't seen a drow come this way, or through there. I think they're just talking still.
I hope that's all it is.
But, because she's a drow, sneaky as you can be, this is daylight to her.
I know. Once upon a time I found
know you
her
know.
dark vision very reliable.
It's a boon to be sure.
Absolutely. I know I probably shouldn't be waiting, but if something did happen and I didn't wait, I'd regret it.
Would you regret waiting because, or having a bad thing happen because you waited, or a bad thing happen because you didn't wait?
Because I didn't. But I know she is also crafty. If she wouldn't gut someone outright, she would try to use her words to twist, manipulate. That's what she did to me for so long.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she's Zed-bladed and twisted.
Yep.
She told me earlier today she doesn't really try to kill, unless it's something she cares about incredibly much.
Ulagi.
Where is she?
Horsed? Wait, you're not Horsed, you're Dario, my bad.
Talking with Serevith.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
I don't know. I am worried, but I
You say that
also
as if
am
we had an
worried that
option.
interfering would make things worse. Especially me of all people. Quinn asked me to
She
trust
doesn't
her.
need her, Cade. She needs you.
Well, if everyone's rushing over, may as well.
Okay. I was told by Kristoff to keep an eye on her and make sure she doesn't go out of the walls, especially not alone. I think that is a better job for you.
Why are you here, Stas?
Make sure she's okay.
Why am I here?
Mm-hmm.
Try.
Why are you here?
Well, I know Quinn.
Okay. I know Serevith.
Fair enough.
Yes.
I am staying in the walls tonight. If she wishes to leave, tell me.
I will.
I will make sure that she is not alone.
I
I
trust her,
talked to
but
some of
I
the
also
guards.
fear for
They
her.
shouldn't let her out. I'll keep an eye on her.
It is not the trust that is the issue. She is young. And she has lost someone.
She seems to be fine.
Those who are young, when they experience loss, they always struggle.
Yanks on your wrist a little bit, gestures you to follow him. There is lots to fear. Yesterday, Serevith threatened Quinn's life as well. That is why I'm antsy about letting them speak together. I trust Quinn can handle herself, and I know Serevith is not an idiot. But it is because of me that Serevith is enraged. She wishes to inflict harm upon me for doing so. So she would seek to...
You're gonna want to get the guards.
What?
Not yet. Not for a long time.
What did she do?
She didn't do anything. She was causing a shit. She was being a bitch.
Doing it to
It's okay. Yes. Not to worry. But we need to get this one somewhere where she can sit down, have a glass of water, and sit with her stuff.
She told me to fetch the guards. Why?
She
just antagonist.
Yes, she's
Literally left here saying
causing a
she's
scene. Yeah, she said she was going to make it seem like, I don't know, something's bad happening.
Why?
What did you do to piss her off?
Refuse to be her dog.
You need to sit.
Oh, that'll do it.
So tired. I don't know how you're still moving. I know. Yeah. Honestly, Christos needs you. No.
Alright, where is he?
In the tavern. Let's go.
Quinn. Glad you're all right.
It's an interesting word for it, but
I have a question for you.
What?
It may seem as though it is unrelated, but I have a reason for bringing it up now of all times. You have both told me, as have others, that somehow, when we were in that place, I was controlled.
Aye.
Are you certain of this? Absolutely certain. Both of you.
I watched as I was struggling with an Empire soldier against the wall, and you reached past my head, grabbed his, crushed it beneath his armor, and you stared at me and walked in the other direction. Sight like that is not something I could forget nor mistake.
Do you remember the stories of the Brynjal? The drop of Bainir said to sprout in places of great battle and great conviction. Merely a legend. The flower said to fill us with his gift without the need for it. It was
Just
believed
legend.
to be nothing. Iandale says she has one.
She has one.
Apparently, Baelor was the one who found it. And if that is true, it would explain why he can hear what he claims he can hear.
This is news to me. I don't know he was hearing shit.
Do not concern yourself. The point is, if such a thing exists, and it is possible, if the legend is true, it is possible to induce the form. It is not a legend. And if that is true, then the form is not born of fear. It is not born of survival. It is born of emotion. I do not like to court things I believe to be impossible, but if what she says is true, if this is what she says it is, she believes that what happened was an attachment. She believed that I was so certain in my heart that it overrode my instinct. This place has been good to me, and I have been struggling with this. But I cannot deny that there are people here who...
You know something? There was a time not so long ago that approaching me the way you do used to intimidate me. It hasn't been through my actions, but through your interactions with others. I think I've actually started to get a better grasp of you. You are large and capable and intimidating, but you are not a bad man. Did you notice something? The other day when you seized me by the collar inside the tavern. Normally that'd make any man outright piss himself, but I could not feel fear. The reason why is I understood the anger you were feeling. It's the same anger that Quinn demonstrated that night. It's the same anger I felt. The anger you feel in someone else as you care about them. I was told a bit ago that I think with my heart too much. You and I might not be so different in that regard.
I wish to attack Split. I wish to protect these people. But I am afraid. I'm afraid that I will do more harm than good. Baylor trusted me and I almost killed it. But if there is a way, there is a way to control it.
Kyler? Nope, not Kyler. Have you seen Kyler?
He's gone.
Gone? What do you mean gone?
Somewhere else, not here.
Don't say gone. It's so demented. How do you like my little prank, you fuckers? Yeah, you like that?
We're having a moment here, darling. Please continue on.
A moment?
Yes, a very
Cade.
touching moment. Goodbye.
Did Quinn return to the tavern?
Well, first of all, you don't dismiss people like that anyway.
Saravith.
Have fun, I guess. No, you're having your moment. Come find me when I'm more important. Bye.
Rowan as a child.
I think she did.
Oh, I'll leave you to it.
I know how you feel. This world is both given and taken very much from me. To the point where I feel all I have left and all I can do as a result is fight to keep it safe. You know why I went to Badaria with all the others? Why I went back into those.
Because you're a fool.
Yes, I am a fool. I'm a fool with brothers. I'm a fool who has a very small world he wishes to protect. Because for so long, everything is kept being taken away from me, simply because I was not strong enough to be able to protect it. Wealth, lovers, brothers, sisters. So fighting to keep what is mine and what this world has blessed me with is the only thing I can do anymore. I do.
It happened again! Fuck! 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 Piece of piss.
God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. So I think it gets too damn warm or the router or something and it just decides it needs to reset itself. And I'm like, fuck! And I'm like, fuck you! Sorry about that, guys. Would Cade be Batman or Robin? He's not Batman. Not Batman yet. Probably like Red Robin or Nightwing? I don't know. I see you run around town with a girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Shit. Sorry, Ulagi. Sorry, I'll have to exposition later on. And Bond, more brothers, please, and thank you, more brothers. Need more brothers. That moment, no, oh, it was so good too. It was like, Ulagi, you're not a bad person. Blech. I did not go to Badaria for portals or empires, men. I went for my brothers. You're to that timing, no kidding. Poor Brian, man. Yes, absolutely shit. But I mean, like, at the same time, he was very restrictive against Quinn, so I understand why she did what she did, but she's gonna blame herself for this so bad. Oh, God. Oh, no.
You want me to go back? I mean, I can just
No,
be
no,
in the
no,
grove,
no.
but you wouldn't know where to
I
find
don't know
me.
where the grove is.
I mean, I kind of gave you a hint in character.
Just going in that direction, I got lost.
Fuck you!
It goes pretty much said exactly which direction it was in What as a weird well. day.
God, what a
fucked up day.
What a fucked up. Alright, guys, say it with me. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Fuck.
Fuck.
I believe whoever said today would be a chill day.
Yeah, that's how it always is, isn't it? It's always, always, oh, chill day.
They have at least one of these, so they better use it wisely.
Yeah, no, you better use it wisely.
Did you get life flints?
Wait, you're going?
I gave.
Not going.
No, but I put one in one of the potions. that I
Oh,
gave
no.
them.
Alright. Shit.
My friend, my brother. A caretaker for many. In the north we would sing, but I don't know the words. But I do know this. I have been a fool. I have more than a fool. But I made you a lease. I will see it done. In his memory, and for those still here. Until such time as this place has no more need for me. I will remain. Cade. I need your help.
You have it.
I need you to help me find what it was that happened in base. So that I may use this curse as a blessing, should the day ever come to pass. These people have been good to me in ways I have not understood. Until now.
We will fight and find your answers, brother. I wish things did not pan out this way. You asked me to watch after your family. I promise you I will do so. Rest well, Brian.
So long, Father.
You take your time.
Christos.
Quinn has told me of your gift.
Indeed.
I need some.
I'd rather call it a curse than gift at this point.
You are beginning to sound like me.
I really hope, with what I can give tomorrow to the one I love, hopefully it will show.
Quinn. I'm sorry, I know. Words will not help. I'll give you your time. I will remain here if you need. Many have asked me to be around here, just in case. They did not have to ask me. I'm sorry.
Stay with all the others. An interpretation is what my eyes see be real.
I will be downstairs.
There's no way I can sugarcoat it. Once I get the
Maybe you should have some time with your brother.
Just want to be alone.
I understand.
ready.
I can give it.
I'll be here.
Just be ready. And I did it to Cade.
He ran. Isn't that right, Cade?
He is quite the gift.
Are you going tomorrow?
The reason I went to Bedaria was not because of the Empire. I went because my brothers went. My brothers march to Ambershire tomorrow to fight the Empire. So I march with them.
So you're going
You
as
go
well.
with your brother. Be safe. I would join you, but I have not earned my place.
Earned your place. Oh, I for one would beg to differ. I would admit I'd feel more confident with you fighting by my side, but then again, this isn't the first time I've told someone that. Do as you feel is right.
What was their name?
Derek.
What was their name?
Another brother of mine.
I will remember that name.
It is a good name.
And tell me about him when you return from Ambershire.
I can do that.
Good words to live by.
When I return. Well, I shan't be dying anytime soon. After all, I've been asked to watch after that one. Though, I feel she hardly needs it.
She does not. I have seen many people in my days. I have been faced with many who believe themselves to be strong. It is one of the greatest curses of my people. More so even than the beast. The belief that you are strong simply because you are mighty. And yet the strongest people I have ever met. They all live in this place.
What do you consider strength, then?
Any Bjorning would tell you that strength is might, and the ability to surpass all that stands against you, all that would kill you.
You're
The
not
ability to overcome.
any Bjorning, are you?
I am Ulagi.
Ulagi.
In your tongue it means unwanted. Outcast. Reviled.
That's a horribly unbefitting name. Whoever gave you that has their head shoved up their ass.
It is the brand that I bear upon my back. It is the title that was given to me when I was cast out by my clan. To me, Cade Shilbrouk, strength is understanding what you are capable of doing and using that, owning it, making it your own, and using it to guide those who are weak, to shield and nurture them until such time as they themselves find what it is that makes them strong. For everyone's strength is different. This is how a community grows. This is how a people grow. This is how a clan survives. Those who are strong guide those who are not to join them, and thus all become strong together.
Well,
what is it that makes you strong, Cade?
continuing to fight when I am scared.
I do not believe that is what it is. That is the consequence of your strength. That is not the source of it. Do you know what I believe from what I have seen and heard?
What do you believe?
Your strength. You speak of your brothers, of needing to do what is right because it is right and not because it is easy. Cade Shilbrouk, I believe that your strength is your pain. I believe it has made who you are, but rather than become its slave, you use it to remind you what is important to you.
Misery, give me strength.
And thus you can fight even when afraid. But these are the musings of an old man. It is merely my opinion. I do not pretend to know you better than you know yourself.
There's one thing that you missed from your drawing, kid. I don't skip out on details. You may look scared, panicked, darkened by the surroundings that were around you. But there's one detail in the drawing that you did miss. Out of all the other drawings that I've drawn, they always look away. They always look towards something else, to try to not look forward, but you're drawing alone. It still looks ahead. Even with the glare. It still, no matter what, you never miss a detail.
Thank you. I
feel like
grow tired of
my drawings are a curse, though. There's some truth, some real truth in it. And it takes a while for a person to see it. Sometimes it may expire. Though there's a reason why I haven't ripped that page out of that book yet. There's a reason why I was so confident to draw that image. There's no fear and weakness. There's no shame in it. For that's what grows a person.
I have grown rather tired of staring at the present and dwelling in fear over it. I'll do my best to continue to look ahead and fight for it. And I feel whatever naming convention they have up north for you is full of shit.
It was a title that was given to me because of a mistake I made. But that's not a story for today. I had a different name once, but I do not remember what it was. It has been entirely too long. If you are curious about the naming convention, Irsa, in your tongue it literally means she who is bare.
What is the word silver in your tongue?
It is one of the few that is not so different. Silver.
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 I feel that could be fitting for two reasons. One...
Rolls off the tongue.
Rolls off the tongue, yes. Matches your hair color at the very least, so it's descriptive. But I also deem you to be quite valuable. So long as being called Silvor doesn't piss you off.
You need something here too.
I am Ulagi. But if you wish to call me something else, I will not stop you.
Good. And we'll be staying here as well.
Agreed upon it. Just like old times.
Actually, on that note, before I do crash, would I bother you for a stew if it's not all closed? I did indeed yesterday, considering everything that occurred.
I can whip one right up real quick.
Thank you.
Ah, yes, if you have enough for
Just
another
add
one,
some
I'd like to pay
ingredients.
that as well. Helps soothe my stomach for tonight.
Thank you so much for the gifted subs. What
Going
the
once,
level
going twice,
4
anyone
hype
else?
train? What the hell you guys doing? Dude, thank you
Oh,
so
do you need
much. What the
something?
hell? Well, come on in, everyone. So glad to have you here.
Said his coin purse.
Ugh.
Meal, please. I have not eaten there.
Right.
On Raylan, do you need anything? Any food?
I am going to...
Oh, sorry.
RP pays for and eats meals. I gotta take this off because my face hurts.
I must leave you.
Gotcha. Just use your turn.
See you tonight, tomorrow, brothers.
But for now, I understand. Sometimes you need to.
I just want the wholesome times to come back. Alright.
I'll make sure your body gets put to rest. You do not haunt me, you haunt her.
That's pretty pug.
What
I won't pay.
I already have my plans that if you die before me.
Why'd you point at me
You're
when you
not
said
allowed to
her?
haunt me.
The fuck?
I meant that way, I'm sorry, I was pointing behind
I
myself.
wonder how Cade would look with stubble.
I was haunting her and... Ah, bollocks, get off me!
I don't know, I went, wait, where is... There's too many toggles.
Hey,
I have it set up on a
Ooh, that's
decal. So you can decide what you want to look like for the day.
Well,
I
Connor,
need to work on the texture, I'm not 100% happy with it, but...
That's fair. I mean, it looks good.
Bye!
God, fuck you, you scared the shit out of him. Jesus fuck. That's how you get stabbed. You looking to get stabbed? Oh my god. Oh, you! Guys, thank you so much for the gift of subs. Welcome on. Today was fucked. Oh god, what a day. You'll die so fast. He doesn't want. He wants to be okay. He wants them to be okay. He wants to talk to her. He wants them to be okay. What a fucking day. I'm glad I came in late because this whole thing was stressful. Maybe if I can do it then? Yeah, no, he's going to, but today just everything happened because then Brian died and oh god! So, tomorrow's gonna be more fuck. Yep. Yep. Alrighty. I'm gonna get off. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. You have a great night. Mwah. See you all tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hold on. Myself and talking, we're going to do